This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
And into my bird.
So Ryan, what happens if you use the Just for Men mascara stuff, but like you're drinking water and like the waiter bumps you by accident and it spills down? Does it wash out that easily?
Well, it depends. No, it doesn't. No, it needs to be like shampooed out, like washed out.
Okay,
It's
so you're
like a 1 day use. Like it is like same thing as like mascara would be for a woman.
okay. So it's not.
Yeah, it covers that big blotch up pretty quickly.
It's okay. I think he looks.
bit of
The
gray.
gray looks distinguished, Ryan.
I don't mind it. It's a big blotch, and it really does. It looks like a blob of sour cream fell out of my. That's the only thing I can fucking think of whenever I see it. People, someone's gonna think I was eating tacos, and sour cream fell out of my taco shell.
So what? They become jealous because you had tacos and they didn't?
You know what? I didn't think about it that way, Jim.
Like,
Smokey likes the sour cream.
goodness sakes. But yeah, I don't. I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't have a ton of gray in mine, but it's kind of my thing with like when I was really went thinning hair. I just, you know what? I'm just gonna buzz it off and be bald, and it is what it is. I don't.
It is, and you're beautiful, bald. Bald is beautiful, Jim.
Like, I don't. Maybe. Well, it's also maybe because I've been with my wife.
And here
for
we thought
15 years.
BBJ always meant something else, but it's Big Bald Jim.
Big bald Jim.
There you go.
A good looking man.
Well, I mean, old BBJ's not at the diner anymore. So
Darn good looking.
God, good looking.
she's just not there.
I wish she was.
Yeah.
You know, maybe one of these weeks my prayers will be answered and she'll show up at the Mount Joy Diner.
Oh Lord.
Why would she lower herself?
Talk about a
to
fall
that
from grace to go from
Honest
night
to
and
God.
day
Well,
to the old Mount Joy
the
diner.
Mount Joy Diner?
it could happen.
No, it couldn't.
No, it can't.
You don't even like going to the Mount Joy Diner, Mark.
You take that back.
You take that back, man. They make a darn good veggie omelet. I mean, darn good.
Okay,
No, they
but
don't.
like, okay.
You fuck up vegetables and eggs.
I was gonna say you literally throw scrambled eggs on a flat top with vegetables. Like they're not reinventing the wheel there, Mark.
Depends on what vegetables they're including in this omelet.
All right, what
mean-
veggies do they include, Mark?
At the Mojo Diner, they are the
Mojo Diner.
freshest of vegetables. They rip out some grass
Fresh.
from out back. It's
They
just
ha-
grass.
Old dandelion from down by the train tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Dandelion.
I
You
mean,
get
what
the-
vegetables do you prefer in your vegetable omelet, Mark? Let's hear it.
Well, I like
A
onions.
rotting onion.
I like green peppers. I don't particularly care for mushrooms, but they do have mushrooms they put in there. Now, Smokey says tomato. I say tomato.
I don't say tomato.
All right, you've ruined it.
Are you serious?
A tomato in an omelet to me is that it's not the right consistency.
Well, if
I
it's like
could-
little cubes.
I could do
Yeah.
a tomato if it's got like spinach. Like a
Spinach.
Yeah, I've done tomato in an
Maybe.
omelet.
I've
I don't
done
do
that
it all the
before.
Not a
time.
fan. Not a fan.
So there, I'm trying to see. They don't even have a vegetable omelet listed, Mark.
Okay, they don't even have a website, Jim.
Well, yeah, I'm looking off of I don't know, menu something.com.
Menu picks.
Yeah, menu picks.
Well, if you ask Tressa, she'll make you one.
They don't even have a vegetable omelet listed. What are you ordering? then?
Tressa, the one with the peg leg.
Oh, here we
she's
go.
welcome.
3-egg vegetarian omelet. It's on their breakfast specials. Broccoli, mushroom, onions, peppers, and tomatoes.
Yeah, pass.
Does that sound right,
Broccoli.
Mark?
That sounds accurate.
Now, do you order it without mushroom? Because you just said I don't like mushroom.
Yeah, well, even though Smokey, I am a fun guy, I don't care for the mushrooms.
I hate
Fucking
So much. So much. I didn't even see the fungi joke coming.
Nope.
I'm so pissed I
Dude.
even mentioned it.
Yeah,
Set me up.
But no, I feel like you set that up 2 minutes ago when you said you don't like mushroom.
Mushrooms. I don't care for the mushrooms, but I've accepted them Even though the cook back there, he won't put them in if you ask him.
See, I've never understood
Nice.
why people don't like mushrooms because they just absorb the taste of whatever. You're
Yeah, I love
cooking them
mushrooms. Oh, yeah.
I think
I'm
people don't like
serious.
mushrooms because they're grown in shit.
Well, I mean,
Like, you ever drive through Avondale? That's why people don't like mushrooms.
Oh,
most farm fields are sprayed with manure.
Not arguing that point.
So, but you know what I mean? Like, if most of your foods that are grown in the ground are grown in shit.
Yes.
So, why should a mushroom be different?
that's right, Smokey. Why?
I don't know. I'm
Look
just
at how
telling you why I
pigs
think.
live their life.
It's
Pigs
true.
love mushrooms.
We
Well,
love
I'm
pork.
just saying, pigs just like nestle and sleep and spend their lives caked in their own shit.
And then we eat pork.
Jam an apple in it and throw it on the fire.
Delicious. Delicious.
That's a pig roast.
Now, the Mexican ranchero
Big
omelet
roast.
sounds pretty good, but then I'd have to go to the Mountjoy Diner, and then I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. No.
You don't want to do that.
I don't think I don't know. Have I been there? I think maybe I've been there one time since the 3-count table adopted a child.
We'd adopted a baby.
That
That was a heck of a night.
That was a night to remember, so to speak. But
You ain't lying.
That was after a legacy show, right?
it was.
That
It was. 'Cause I guess
yeah.
that was the closest
That's
thing to Spooky Nook.
that's when diners were open 24/7.
Yeah, the good old days, as they call them.
There's very few
Yeah.
that are still.
I mean,
doing
the
it.
night and day is open 24/7.
They're a good one.
Is the
Night
Mojo
and
Diner
day.
24/7, Mark?
No, they close. I think at 8 or 9.
What a dump!
8:00. Well, actually, most of the clientele that goes
they're-
there probably goes to bed around 8:00. So that makes sense.
Oh, they're fast asleep by 8.
Doesn't
they're having,
the Linden out by you, Matt? Doesn't that one close super early?
It does in like 9 or so.
Fucking boring.
Stupid.
No, the other one's open, right? Round the clock. The other one is open around the clock.
That's
Oh yeah, round the clock's open late.
unfortunately correct.
They're up there rocking around
Horrible
the
human
clock.
being.
Yeah, that one. Oof. You got to walk the thin blue line to get into that diner.
You sure do.
Speaking
You guys-
of,
Oh, go ahead, Mark.
I was say, speaking around the clock, we're in the midst right now as this podcast drops of the 50th anniversary of the Great Elizabethtown Fair.
Are
How
you
are those two
serious?
things related?
Right, I thought you were going to make a Lacey Evans joke when he said thin blue line, but
We are on the See You Next Tuesday show.
That's true. Now, Mark.
Yes.
I mean, now that we're in the middle of the 50th anniversary of the Great Elizabethtown Fair, I haven't
it's
gotten
the first night. We're not in the middle of it.
I haven't gotten my invitation yet. I assume it's still in the mail.
It's in the mail.
All
You
right.
should have it any day now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably get it after the fair's over.
Why don't
Probably.
you slip your postmaster a $20 bill so they lose that invite in the mail?
Hey,
You're
if you see something from Hottenstein Estates, you can go ahead and deliver
Go
that
ahead,
to
yes.
go ahead and deliver to that to old Susie across the street.
Susie wouldn't mind. I thought Susie passed away. She was having the groundhogs bring her mail. Is that true?
Now, Mark, you
The
have
groundhogs.
an affinity towards these state fairs. What do you do with them?
You know, Matt, I'm glad you asked.
I am too, because I really am curious.
Dumb question.
You're not a ride guy at all.
You know what? Even
And you're
the
too cheap to buy food there.
you take that back, Smokey.
And you've already had your fill at your Hershey Park.
That's true. The Hershey Park meal plan kind of put the kibosh, if you will, on buying any fair food. You know, as a matter
It's
of fact,
basically the same mediocre food that you can get at a fair that they serve you at Hershey Park.
but they don't have a Moe's at the fair. Welcome to Moe's. So I went into Moe's and Adele was ringing me up.
Nope.
And they're-
We're off track. Get back to the fair. What do you do
I
at
want
the
to
fair?
hear about Adele.
Adele and my burrito. We'll table that for a moment, Smokey.
Please.
So at the fair, not just the Great Elizabethtown Fair, but I usually go up for the entertainment, which can be
The
including.
Jess Brown Band. The Jess
Yes, she'll be
Zimmerman
there.
Band.
She was there last night, Jess Zimmerman. And then the Josh Squared band's coming up, and the Uptown band, and one of my personal favorites, Flamin' Dick and the Hot
I have
Rods.
no idea who that is.
Thank
What?
you.
If you haven't seen Flamin' Dick,
Well, no, I've
You're
I've
missing
seen
out.
Flamin' Dick. Flamin' Dick is a regular in old Latits every 4th of July.
So when was the Jess Zimmerman band?
she was there Monday, last
Monday
night.
night. Oh, Monday night.
Monday. Well, that would explain
Kicking
this.
off with
That would explain the screaming crowds running out of Elizabethtown on
Jess
Monday
Zimmerman
night.
had a beautiful voice. As a matter of fact, we should get her on the show.
No,
we
thank
should. We should on a Tuesday. I'd love to have the Jess Zimmerman.
We
band.
should have the Jess Zimmerman band on our Wednesday
or just the Jess
afternoon
Zimmerman.
on our Wednesday afternoon podcast. I agree.
I bet
Jim,
she'd do it.
I have gone to Ephrata, as far as Ephrata, to watch the Jess Zimmerman band with Mark.
Did you ask for your money back?
It was a free show.
The
Heck
question.
of a show.
The
I would
question.
have paid
The question
double.
still stands.
I would have paid double.
Smokey, I
She's
bet
like
she'll
recorded
do.
in Nashville.
She's big
Every
time.
asshole can record in Nashville.
Jim, you're
No, they
unbelievable.
can't.
When did you record in Nashville?
I haven't been to Nashville yet.
Yeah. Is the second collection
Exactly.
record in Nashville? I don't think so.
Probably.
No.
That wasn't
No,
Jim's
no.
band.
That wasn't my
No.
band.
You were like the tour manager or something, I thought. The roadie, maybe?
No, not at all.
The groupie?
The
Band.
groupie.
Spend
He was a
my
groupie.
days working hard on the go.
He was the sound check man.
Check 1, 2. Sibilance.
She really does have Nashville recording artist as the first thing on her Facebook page.
She's a big
Yeah,
deal.
she's a good follow.
Well, no,
Give
I'm
her a
not going
follow.
to follow. Nope, I'm good.
I mean, to be fair,
Well,
we
you
also
can't have her on the show if we're going to bury her for 5 minutes straight. God damn.
to be fair, Matt, we also have the longest running weekly episodic pro wrestling podcast on our Twitter page. So people can lie on the internet.
Right. For years, we called ourselves the podcast of the millennium.
We
Well,
still
someone
do
gave us
that.
that title.
Yeah. Are you disrespecting Lewis again?
Yeah.
God,
No,
it's you.
God darn.
J.G. Wentworth.
Up 6 days ago, Jess Zimmerman band paid at Knoebel. Now I know all I need to know.
Yep, she was at Knoebels, tearing it up.
I still can't believe you've never been to Knoebels, Mark. Like Knoebels and Mark Hottenstein seems like a match made in
Right.
Here's
heaven.
the deal. They do
I'd
like
love
an
to go.
autumn Halloween thing.
Sounds
Where it's
awful.
like it's up in the woods,
Terrible.
all the trees are changing colors,
Beautiful.
You're
That's
describing,
beautiful
you're
scenery.
describing Deliverance so far.
Oh my god.
So you've been to Elliesburg, is what you're telling me.
You
God,
can
it's
rent
beautiful this time
you
of
can
year.
rent a cabin. We can make it a 3-count Thursday weekend.
No thanks.
I'm
I'm
in.
in.
I am in.
Count me in.
They've
I
got a
got some
haunted
time
house,
off coming up.
I'm busy and
They have the haunted antique cars, right? During
and
the.
they take the antique cars and they make them haunted too.
Holy
they put
cow.
the spookies out.
I love it.
Stupid.
It's fantastic.
Should I wear
All right.
dark pants, Smokey?
Mark, you still
Yes.
haven't even said anything besides the entertainment that you do.
All right. So the entertainment.
Dude, he
And
just
then,
takes pictures for the next 2.5 months to upload on his stupid Facebook feed.
He ain't lying.
That is the truth.
Smokey ain't
He'll
lying.
point out the old
He
guy
ain't lying.
dancing and do 3 or 4 videos of him.
Dancing Don. That
That's
man,
the motherfucker I'm talking about.
he can cut a rug. I'll tell you what. Why, I remember the last time you went there with me, Smokey, you challenged Dancing Don to a dance off.
Did not.
Hands off. You told him no back walk, no cat calls, no tag team or mascots. Right now, dance off.
What the hell is even that?
So you got Dancing Don. Remember that girl? At the
No,
York Fair
nobody
that
does.
With the
I
hook for the
beg to
hand.
differ. No, she was working at the sideshow when they had the freaks. She was the sword swallower, and I said, I bet you're never bored on a Friday night. She took this sword that must have been 24 inches, and she swallowed that thing.
Swallowed it with her mouth.
Went with her mouth. Actually, let me take a picture with her. Swallowed
I'm
the
gonna
sword for
swallow
$1.
it in. For $1. She built you for $1.
And for $1, she swallowed a sword. I got to take a picture with her. I said,
Uh,
now look here.
That sounds like a Friday night in Elizabethtown.
Yeah.
Well,
Sucking
you're not
down
wrong.
swords for
The
a buck a
insulting
pop.
clown, right?
Oh, the insulting
that yells
clown?
insults at you.
Yeah, boy, that clown was on point. He insulted my father the one day. We were up there, so we Little brother Matt and I think my nephew Tony were there, and the kids, and we got OG a soft ball, and I'll be damned if OG didn't sink that SOB with the first shot. The clown was dunked.
I saw
There's
it with
video
my
of that.
own eyes.
Smokey saw it. OG was a dead-on shot because
Acknowledge me.
And you're not going to insult my father. Not like that.
Gee, I wonder why Mark's mic doesn't work most times he tries to talk into it.
Let him
I'm
just give
getting
Mark
upset.
one of these so he can just hold it in his hand when
We
he's
should.
yelling and just hold it up to his mouth.
We should.
I'm upset. So, and of course, you had the milkshakes, Matthew. Grange 2072. Grange milkshakes at the Great Elizabethtown Fair. So good.
Grange.
Grange, like Granger, like the lawn equipment? They make
Yep,
milkshakes?
Granger. They do. Their rumors are going to come out with a calendar with the ladies of the Grange. Mildred's going for Miss December.
Oh, my God.
What flavors do they offer there, Mark?
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. Don't ask for special flavors. They
Okay,
got a
well,
big
what?
sign up there, so don't ask. Now you got your chocolate, you got your vanilla, and you got your strawberry. Don't
That's it?
ask for anything special. That's it. That's enough, Matt. Are you kidding me? Why? And up there at the Lebanon Fair, they had a coffee milkshake, and it was National Coffee Day. And I told Barney, working there at the stand, I said, "Hey, Barney, you know today's actually National Coffee Day, and you sell coffee milkshakes." I said, "I still want the black raspberry, but they have coffee milkshakes here." He goes, "Oh yeah, that's right, that's today."
What the fuck is wrong with you? The black raspberry milkshake?
Dude, I wanted the black
That's
raspberry.
terrible.
What do you mean
Sounds
it's terrible?
Awful.
That sounds awful.
You haven't had a black raspberry milkshake from the Lebanon
I
Fair.
never will.
I don't think I want to.
I didn't
And
know
I got-
Lebanon had a fair.
They had a big. There was a woman on a trapeze there this year. She was swinging.
I mean, at least they offer more than just 3 boring ass flavors like the Elizabethtown Fair does.
It's true.
Maybe this year they'll surprise us.
I mean, I haven't been invited, so
Well, you're
they
in the
won't be
face of
surprising me.
I would be shocked if I get an invite.
You're not
I
going to
bet
get
Lauren
an
already
invite.
got the invite.
You're not going to get them. Mark only has 2 arms for Angie.
Well, I better not say.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying. Hi, Angie.
And Martha can be on the other one.
Martha, I got
Or the
Martha
balloon,
on my
the balloon
right.
guy. No, the balloon guy has a stand up there, right?
The balloon
Or
man's
the,
going to
the
have
vapor artist.
The balloon.
Vapor Artistry is going to have a stand. If you're looking for anything unique, woodworking, check out the Balloon Man.
That's the guy that made these, right?
It is. He made those 3 CT ornaments. Look at that beauty.
That's a beauty.
a
We're gonna
good-looking
do a video,
ornament.
but that's a nice looking ornament.
Darn nice ornament.
It stood the test of time too. This was hung on my wall for about a year.
Look at that.
It looks
Look
as
at
good. It looks
That
as
thing
good
is
as ever.
solid.
Okay, look at that.
Look at that.
So you got the food. They have the pumpkin funnel cakes as well, Matthew.
Ugh.
Okay.
Pumpkin.
Well, you know what I said? Pumpkin
Sounds
funnel
good.
cakes.
Okay.
You know what I said when I first saw them, Smokey?
No.
I
What did
said,
you
Oh
say?
my gourd.
I said, "Oh my God, Matt knows." Oh my God, they got pumpkin funnel cake.
Oh, boy.
Lord Jesus, he's coming.
Can you get that as a sound drop?
Sure did.
That's it of the night, right there.
Might as well wrap it up. I said, "Lord Jesus, he coming with that pumpkin funnel cake." I didn't want no powdered sugar or nothing on it, Lord Jesus.
Now, speaking of like fall flavors, and did you guys see the new fall flavors that will be coming to the Chick-fil-A soon?
I sure
I'd like
did.
to hear more about it.
So they're introducing a caramel crumble milkshake, made with creamy butterscotch, caramel flavors, hand-spun Chick-fil-A ice cream, blondie crumbles, and topped with whipped cream and a cherry. And then they're introducing a, let's see, what is it?
This sandwich.
I want to make sure the honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich. So it will come with a it will come with a pimento cheese on it, some jalapenos, and honey, and you can get that on the grilled, the spicy, or the fried chicken patty. But man,
Chicken
that
fillet.
the picture of that sandwich looks so good. Now,
I
Ryan,
could do without the jalapeno.
I was gonna say you're probably
But
gonna
boy,
go.
do I love me a pimento cheese.
Yeah, pimento cheese on a hot chicken sandwich.
Ruby Tuesday, maybe a year and a half ago, had a pimento cheese chicken sandwich that was really good. Man, there's also one of them up in Lebanon.
Are you serious?
There's one on the way to the beach too. I actually just stopped at it recently. Got the salad bar.
Huh?
So
I thought
good.
they closed the. Didn't they close the Ruby Tuesday by you, Smokey?
They did. There's
one in
up
Lancaster.
Lebanon, and there's one in on the way to the beach. I just said like literally 3 seconds ago.
Holy cats! I thought maybe you had to say goodbye, Ruby Tuesday.
Oh, God.
I hate
You
it.
probably say that when you're coming back from the beach. When you drive by there, you're probably like, "Mama Smokey, there it is." Don't say it, Ryan. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Dad, can we listen to that song again?
So there's still one at the Manor Shopping Center in Lancaster.
I ain't driving up there.
There's the one in Lebanon. There's one in
You wanna get shot.
Wyomissing, Harrisburg, Shrewsbury,
I think Gettysburg has one too.
Pottsville, Gettysburg.
Well, how can you go anywhere but the buffet?
Oh, you
Right.
can't.
You cannot. You cannot. Yeah.
Are
I
you
guess-
allowed
There's a
back in
Ruby
the-
Tuesday in the Manor Shopping Center?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the corner there.
Okay.
They've been there for years.
Yeah,
I guess I'm blanking at where it is. I haven't been to that shop.
I mean, it's literally on the corner, right? And then it's Guitar Center, isn't it?
I couldn't tell you the last time I've been to Manor Shopping.
Is Guitar Center still in Manor Shopping
That's
Center?
what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking.
Is the movie theater still open there?
The movie theater is still there.
That's
Okay.
where I'm trying to base it. Like, where is it in
So the theater's in the
relation to
back.
the theater? Right.
Yeah.
looking
So
at the
if
theater,
you're
there's
on
a
if you're
Burger
on
King in
Millersville
the
Pike,
front
okay, you know
corner.
where the McDonald's is in the front.
I thought that was a Burger King.
Well,
Oh, no.
there's a
And
Burger
there's
King
the
and then a McDonald's.
too.
So literally, if the McDonald's and the Burger King are the uprights, you kick a field goal and you hit Ruby Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh,
It's right there on the
Forgot
end.
that
I
was there.
don't.
Huh.
I don't think
There's a
it's-
big lots in there too.
Guitar Center's still in there.
Huh.
Advanced Auto
I think there's an Ace Hardware. I think.
still in there. Rena Center,
Just
big
named
lots.
Stores.
2 Ruby
Wise
Tuesdays in
Markets.
York. One is now the Quaker Steak and Lube. I don't know what the other one is.
Quaker Steak and Lube, that's where you go to eat.
I've forgotten there's a
That's their
Brewers Outlet
jingle.
in there. There we go. Look at that.
Brewers Outlet.
Brewers Outlet. The Whistlers own that one.
Like they whistle.
They whistle. They whistle generally as they work, Jim.
Sorry, I asked. Yeah, right there on the corner, Old Ruby Tuesday. Look at that.
Oh, darn. Do we have anything planned for this show, or was this just
Yeah.
We
Yes.
do. We do.
have
I
Mark
was,
bullshit
I was
for an
letting
hour?
Mark
Just-
wear himself out, but
That's
I'm
a
not
smart
done yet.
plan.
oh boy,
So they have.
I'm
the
not
pumpkin
done yet.
funnel cake. Have you guys seen the comedy hypnosis person there? He hypnotizes people on stage.
Hilarious.
no,
I've never been to the E-Town Fair.
never once.
There's this guy brings about 20 people on stage, and he puts them in a trance. It's unbelievable.
No, they just fall asleep, Mark. That's not a trance.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's their diabetes kicking in from all the funnel cakes. When they sit down, finally, they just conk out.
Diabetes.
Now, Masonic Villages will have apples for you, Smokey. They always hand out apples.
Dude, if an old person hands me an apple, I'm chucking it right back at them.
No.
I want you to know that right now.
I go to
stop by
that fair
M&M
just for
bars.
that. Is there
M&M
entry
bars
fee
has
for
a
the
nice
fair,
one.
Mark?
There is not. It's open to all, and it's free. Everyone
There's
is invited
fireworks,
to come.
right? Some night there's fireworks.
Yep, there will be fireworks on Saturday.
And that-
Great way to close the fair.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll need something to do this Saturday. This Saturday, right?
It's next
This Saturday. Come on out.
This is Saturday. 'cause
This Saturday,
Sunday
wow.
I'd
is
love to see you.
the Sunday we're seeing the Nickelbacks.
We are seeing the Nickelbacks.
They have the Nickelbacks. So you can see the fireworks, then the Nickelbacks.
Nickelback.
Fireworks.
The Brantley Gilberts.
Yeah, Brantley Gilbert's going to be there.
Jim, I have played you a Brantley Gilbert song or two.
I don't recall.
We were out to eat
Good old
the other
Brantley.
day down there in Ocean the Cities.
I think you're making
There was a
that up.
Brantley Gilbert song.
Fairly certain you're making that up.
Right.
You're making it up. All right. But I think Mark wore himself out.
I'm getting a little sleepy.
Yeah, it happens. So we're gonna
I'm
do.
sorry,
trance.
Yeah, he's hypnoptized,
That's
like
it.
the guy at the fair does.
And cluck like a chicken. Cluck, cluck.
So, oh Jesus. So what I did is I wrote down a bunch of actors and actresses. So maybe I'll let Matt start this one off because he's the
Thank God.
he's the big movie guy. But we'll do favorite movie by the actor or the actress.
Oh my God, I have to look these up.
I don't have a clue either.
Well,
Not a clue.
all right. We'll start with Sigourney Weaver, Matt. Sigourney Weaver.
I will say Aliens
Okay.
with the S on it.
Ryan.
I will say the original Alien without the S.
Okay. Mark.
I will say Alien Nation.
Okay. I will say the it was she was in the first Ghostbusters, right? Yeah. We'll go Ghostbusters.
Who are you going to call, Big Jim?
Ghostbusters. Robert De Niro.
Darn.
I will say Heat.
Okay. Ryan.
It's a great question. I will say Goodfellas.
Okay.
All right, Jimmy Conway.
Goodfellas.
Gabagoo.
Her.
Her.
Was he in that movie with Ben Stiller?
Meet the
Yes.
Parents.
Meet the Fockers.
The
Meet
Fockers.
the Parents.
Yeah, the parents and the Fockers.
Yeah. I like when he met the parents. I think I'll
It's a
go
good
with
movie.
that.
I like that one. To not repeat anyone, and it's probably because it's most recent in my mind. I know he only had a small role, but the Joker film.
He was the Joker, Jim.
Yeah, he was the Joker.
Huh.
It was such a weird twist at the end of
Mark,
that
quit being a little Focker.
one. Spoiler alert!
I'm sorry.
Come on, Mark.
Sorry, Smoke.
Mike Myers. Mike Myers.
I will say the first Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Okay.
I will say
Her.
Her.
But I do really enjoy So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Oh, that's a
Another
good one.
fun film.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Darn good.
Her.
Wayne's World.
Oh,
Another solid choice.
no, I'm all right. Smokey picked Wayne's World. I know.
I'll pick something else, Mark.
That's okay. I got something else.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mark.
I'm going to say Wayne's World, too.
There you go.
Ugh, awful movie.
Old
Party
Wayne's,
on, Smokey.
Wayne's World.
Two. Take it to two. I'm on to. Go ahead, Garth. Go with your item number. 872
God, it's having a flashback.
46.
I will. I'll go with. I'll go with.
Can you read that number again, Wayne?
Oh my God.
Sorry, Garth.
What have I done? I'll go with the second Austin Powers.
Holy
Go with
cats.
the second Austin Powers. It's between that
The
and
Spy
Shrek.
Who Shagged Me? Is that the one?
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's a good one.
Yeah, as long as you don't say gold member, you're fine.
Yeah, I love
Go.
gold. Although I use the smoking a pancake that GIF at work the other day because we have like a laid back like stand up on Tuesdays, and my boss was like, "Hey, what does everybody need?" So I was like, "Smoking a pancake, bonging a blitz."
I do like the mole scene as well.
Mole. Yeah.
Mole, mole,
The
Mole,
mole.
mole, mole. All right.
Shut up.
Adam Sandler.
Oh God, this one always tears me apart. I'm gonna go Billy Madison.
Yeah, this one's tough.
Darn tough.
Darn tough. I'm gonna say 50 First Dates.
Oh, okay.
50 First
Oh,
Dates.
I do like 50 First Dates. I like
Yes,
the movies he does with Drew Barrymore. They're
I
usually pretty
love Drew
solid.
Barrymore. If I had like a celebrity
Cute as a
crush,
button.
she absolutely
By
is.
the way, I
She's
realize
right
that
up
I
there.
have a large mole on my face.
Where? What? Where's that mole? I didn't see one.
I also realize the irony that I am myself a mole.
No one would make that connection.
Anyway, well done, old chap. Jolly good work.
Yes, nice to mole you. Meet you. Nice to meet you, mole. Don't say mole.
Stop.
I said mole.
Stop. Bye.
Mole. Mole. Mole.
Oh, shut up!
Mole, 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 mole.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so
It
good.
really is.
So good. Ryan, I think we're at you with Sandler.
No, he said 50 First
50
Dates.
that's
Or
right. Mark?
Well, speaking of moles, I asked this woman today if she needed help finding things. She said, no, I was just in a car accident. And I looked at her a little further, and she had very blackened eyes. I didn't ask her, ma'am, are you okay? I said, did you need help finding anything? It was really awkward. I said, well, I'm glad you're out and about feeling better. He said, my head hit the steering wheel.
I envy her.
What?
Mark, I don't know how to tell you this, but I feel like the woman was crying out for help, and you were like, "Have a good day."
I was.
Are you looking
Like,
for
are you-
anything?
I said, ma'am, are you an insider with us?
She's screaming out for help. She's got fucking black and blue eyes. She's dropping all sorts of
can't-
clues, and you're like, "I can save you 5% with the Ocean Spray Ding Dong card over here."
Did you hear about our educator discount, ma'am? Come back.
Oh my god.
Sir, don't drag her away yet and shove her in that car.
Come on, Mark.
No, why would you say that? Come on. The Wedding Singer.
Okay.
Darn good movie.
Darn good movie. I'm glad you left me with the Happy Gilmore.
Oh, well, sure.
Love that one.
Now, do you guys have a favorite Adam Sandler Netflix movie? Have you seen any of his Netflix movies?
I actually don't know if I've seen any of his Netflix movies.
I watched the basketball one.
Hustle?
Hustle.
Do the
Good.
Hustle.
I enjoyed Hustle a lot.
I did not watch the Diamond one.
Uncut Gems.
Right.
What's
also
the
fantastic.
What's the Halloween one?
I watched
Herbie
that
Halloween.
one. I enjoyed Herbie Halloween.
That's exactly what you expect out of an Adam
Yeah.
Sandler movie.
I watched the one with Jennifer Aniston too, the dinner date mystery.
Both of them,
Just the first one.
Murder Mystery.
Murder
And
Mystery.
they just released Murder Mystery 2, which absolutely sucked.
Well, the first one wasn't great either.
I enjoyed the first one.
The whole thing sucks.
Does
You're
that cover
darn
them
right
all?
it does, Bart.
Oh,
Oh man.
All right. Reese
he's
Witherspoon.
in the do-over.
Reese
Oh, there's so
Witherspoon.
many. Does he just do movies for Netflix now?
Yeah, he got paid a buttload of
I
money
keep-
to do them too.
The
Missing
Wrong
who you're
Scene?
saying because Ryan's listing terrible Adam Sandler films now.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon. Oh man. Sweet
Reese.
Home Alabama.
All right. Ryan.
I'm looking at Reese Witherspoon.
Taking it back, Cruel Intentions. Just because I thought Ryan might pick that one.
Good choice.
Take-
Never
That's
saw
what
it.
you get for
How have
naming
you
all
never
those
seen
terrible
Cruel
Adam Sandler
Intentions?
movies. That is a very Ryan movie.
Never saw it.
Well, you can't watch it now. But not
I am
too long.
looking through Reese Witherspoon movies, and there's like 2 that I have seen.
So flip a coin.
Oh my god. Has really not a lot to do with her, but she was in. I'm gonna say Walk the Line.
Walk the
Walk
line.
the Line. She was, I guess, June Carter Cash.
Yeah, I mean
She won an Oscar for it.
That's a huge
Really?
role. That's a huge role in that movie.
She had a huge role in that movie. Then I feel much better than saying.
Are you
the
sure
other
you
movies
watched
from her
that
I've
movie?
seen. All right, I'll take it back. I'll say Sing.
No. You said Walk the Line. That's fine. That's the right answer.
Walk the Line. It is.
All right, Mark.
I like Reese without her spoon, Jim.
Saw that coming from a mile away.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
I didn't.
Wasn't she in some movie with a notebook or a diary or something?
No.
Yes, the movie Diary of Jane.
Is that what it was? Diary of Jane.
The Diary of Spoon.
They made a song about it.
Diary of Jane.
Awful song.
It's a real page turner. Holy cats! I don't know. I'm sure I saw a movie with Reese without her spoon. But what movie was it? That's the thing, Smoke.
That's the question.
I'm assuming you saw Legally Blonde.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see that.
All right. Good. So
All
take
right,
that
so
one.
Legally Blonde.
I'll take Little Nicky because I probably would have taken Walk the Line, but I'll take Little Nicky. Steve Carell.
Shoot, I'm blanking on the name of the one, so come back to me.
All right. Ryan.
The Office is the correct answer here. Correct.
It's not a movie,
That's
Ryan.
a show. Crazy Stupid Love is mine.
There you go.
It's a great film. Then I will go with Anchorman, the Legend of Ron Burgundy.
No, Mark's going to be upset you took that one from him.
He's a pretty big Will Ferrell guy.
He sure is.
I love Will Ferrell. God, that's a funny man.
All right, Mark.
So funny.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. Wasn't he in a movie where he was like the devil or something?
No.
Yes.
Was he? Or the complete opposite of
Evan
that?
Almighty, the complete opposite,
The
right?
complete opposite of it.
Okay, that's what it was. Evan Almighty.
Yeah, he was
He went home
he was
sick today.
basically like the new Noah, basically, in that one.
Surprised Mark didn't pick the Despicable Me films.
That is a little surprising.
That was a little.
A Minion fan.
I will. I will.
I got
Jesus Christ.
plenty of minions. Jim, I won so many minions. I got more minions in this house than Carter has liver pills.
Okay, that's the second time you used that this week. I don't even know what that means.
What was it? I missed it. I just tuned him out.
He said he has more minions in his house than Carter has liver pills.
Oh, Carter has a lot of liver pills, Jim.
Yeah, Carter liver pills, Jim.
Oh,
Since your
I
grandma
thought
would
you
take
said Carter. 40-year-old virgin for me for that one.
Holy cat.
Sandra Bullock.
The First Speed.
Okay.
That was a fun movie.
Based on a true story. Did you know that, Ryan?
Is it really?
No.
I did not know that. Sandra Bullock. I mean, I would.
Oh, without question.
I mean, yeah.
She wouldn't have a choice.
Oh my God.
Sauce it.
Even Tim agrees.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Sauce
shit.
it.
I have heard she was in the news that people are saying she should give back her award for this movie.
Yeah,
I'm going to say, and they're absolutely wrong. It sucks that the people turned out to be shit human beings, but I'm going to say The Blind Side.
Yeah, if the guy that the movie was based on didn't know until this year, how the hell would Sandra Bullock have known years ago when the movie was made?
She played the mom. Ryan, can you name me who played the dad in the film?
Oh boy.
Without looking it up.
Keith Urban.
You're close.
Yeah, it's John.
Tim McGraw.
Yeah. Mark, do you have a Sandra Bullock movie?
I needed the moment. Her.
It is the number 8 most searched sports movie today.
I'm shocked it's not higher than that.
I am too.
To be honest, what's the number one? Do you know?
Couldn't tell you. No, it just tells me number 8 when I looked up The Blind Side, just make sure it was Tim McGraw. That's why I said Keith Urban.
I'm changing
Tug
my
McGraw.
answer to A Time to Kill since Mark is taking too long.
You know what? What about the? Wasn't she in that movie when she was the beauty pageant?
Yes. Miss
Yes.
Congeniality.
That's right, Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, that would have been mine. But no, it's a great answer. Great answer. I will go with. I got to look up the actual name of it. The Proposal with her and Ryan Reynolds.
I'd
I'd
accept
also
that.
recommend watching The Heat if you haven't.
The Heat. Okay.
That's
Her
the
and
fat
Melissa
funny girl,
McCarthy. Yes,
Okay.
I mean, Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy.
correct.
Mel Brooks.
Oh, I'm taking Spaceballs.
Nice. Good choice.
Boy, I feel like that's the only Mel Brooks.
No,
No,
come
it
on.
cannot
Oh,
be.
okay.
Come on.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Mark.
Come on, Smoke. Didn't he do something about saddles that were burning?
I sure did.
Yeah, Burning Saddles.
Blazing
Yes,
Saddles.
burning
yeah.
saddles.
Blazing Saddles. History of the World Part 1 for me. God
Good
damn.
one.
I fucking love that. Denzel Washington. Oh, Mark's got a dogfight going on over there.
Little Indy's upset. Tell Big Jim you're upset.
Denzel.
Speak.
It comes down to two, but I'm going to go Training Day.
Good choice.
I'm gonna go American Gangster.
Another
Good
good choice. Ryan? Or Mark?
You know, my sister's stepson's name is Denzel Washington.
I don't know if you're joking or not.
That's one vote for John Q. Jim?
John Q.
Do you actually have an answer, Mark? Or are you going to let Smokey answer for you on that one?
I don't know. I can't think of any of his movies, but I'm sure I saw some. Oh, he was in that one with that vampire, wasn't he?
No.
Yes, Philadelphia.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going to say Remember the Titans, and I'm going to move on.
There you go.
Going to pull a
Who
new
the
one.
hell was in that vampire movie?
Not Denzel Washington.
Eddie Murphy was. Or
Vampire.
are you thinking of Blade
Blade.
with
That'd be-
Wesley Snipes?
Wesley
That's
Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
Good Lord.
My bad.
Morgan Freeman.
I will leave Shawshank for someone else. And I will take Lean on Me.
All right, Matt.
It's a good film. I'm gonna take 7.
Very good film.
Good
Love that film.
7.
What's
Wasn't
in
he
the
in a?
box?
He was in a Batman movie, wasn't he? One of the Batmans.
He
He was
was
in The Dark Knight, yeah.
the most recent Batman trilogy.
Oh, are you serious right now? The Dark Knight.
Well,
Dark
there's
Knight.
Batman Begins. There was The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight. What was the Dark Knight Rises? So which of which of those?
I think
Doesn't matter. I'm taking Shawshank.
I think it was Batman: The Dark Knight. I saw that at that theater up there in West York, and little Brian Dusenberry and little Mike Soslow and I all went, and the theater was so hot. Dusenberry had to go out and
How hot
Mike.
was it?
Well, so hot that Jim was a squirrel putting ice on his nuts in row 3.
I'm changing my answer to $1 Million Baby.
Oh, that's a great answer.
Darn good one.
Heath Ledger.
For some reason, Heath Ledger is my wife's favorite actor. I don't know why.
Really?
Never thought he was that great.
Huh.
Sorry for listening, Lauren, but I've said this to you multiple times in person.
I was gonna say, I'm sure she's heard this before.
But of the Heath Ledger films that I do enjoy, and I'll leave The Dark Knight for someone else, I will take 10 Things I Hate About You.
All right, Ryan.
And that leaves 2 Heath Ledger films I've ever seen. I will then take The Dark Knight here.
Holy mackerel.
Good choice. Good choice, Mark.
Was he in Brokeback Mountain? Am I thinking
He
of
sure
somebody
was.
else?
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
I remember seeing the previews. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But since The Dark Knight is already taken, I guess I have to go with Brokeback.
All right, very good. I will go with A Knight's Tale. Knight's Tale. All right, next one, Jim Carrey.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Ooh, quick answer, Ryan.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
All right. Mark?
Big Jim, I got a good one for you. I actually saw this movie in the theater. That was Mask. The Mask. What are you doing, Big Jim? I'm just looking for my mask.
Now, did you say it The Mask or Mask with Cher?
Oh, it's wasn't Cher in the movie?
Not The Mask.
She was in Mask. In The Mask,
Cher...
it was Cameron Diaz. I could see how you would confuse.
I mean, I'm fairly certain they used Cher's face to mold The Mask in The Mask, but I don't think
Wait, Mask's the one with like the big deformities, right?
Yeah. I don't think she actually got the credit for it, though. I don't think she got credit.
Big Jim, then again, we all wear masks, metaphorically speaking.
That is true.
I'm actually impressed that Mark knew a quote from the movie he actually said.
I am impressed. I thought Mark was going to take this one out from under me, and that is Man on the Moon.
Oh, that's a darn good one, too.
I thought for sure. If you have not watched the Netflix documentary of like the Andy and Me or whatever it's called, about like the making of that, I highly recommend it. If you enjoy that movie and enjoy Andy Kaufman, I would enjoy that because Jim Carrey went deep on that one. Honorable mention on this one, I enjoyed the number 23.
Ooh,
that one I enjoyed a lot. A little serious, and like the thing I remember most after that, like I saw it with a friend of mine, and I went back to my house after, and like there was like a receipt that from like I don't remember what it was for, but because it had like a warranty attached to it. But from years before that like I looked at the order number on the receipt, the numbers added up to 23, and I went, no, don't. We're not gonna do it. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. All right, next one, Robin Williams.
Oh man,
yeah. There's a lot here.
There are a lot.
I feel like we could do 2 rounds of Robin Williams.
I will go with Dead Poets Society.
Ooh, real good. Ryan.
I will go with Good Will Hunting.
Good choice.
Smokey does like thrift stores.
So stupid.
It took me a minute. It fucking took me. I go, what? Oh, yep.
Took me a second.
Yep. God.
He likes when the red tags are half price.
Oh my God.
It's Wednesday, Smokey. 50% off red tags today. You can get that dresser you've been looking at.
Mark, what's your answer?
Mark, Robin Williams.
He's looking for a dresser because he's not so good with his hands and feet anymore. He needs a dresser. Sir, it's a piece of furniture. Well, thank you very much, man, but I need a dresser.
Oh my God, Mark, I hate it.
Poor Smokey. Smokey wants a dresser. Sir, it's a piece of furniture. Well, thank
we
you very
got that.
much.
We got it.
You said the joke already, Mark.
Piece of furniture. Let's talk about it. I like that Mrs. Doubtfire when she dressed up like a woman. No, he dressed up.
I was convinced that Mark was going to say flubber.
You know what? I was seriously considering it.
I've never
saw
seen
that
flubber.
at the Kendick Square for $1.25.
That's about right. And you still overpaid.
Well, about halfway through the reel snapped, and I had to wait until they taped it back together. I wish I was lying.
I don't. I don't doubt that at all. It can be.
Yeah, I believe
don't-
that.
What's even crazier is you sat there and waited, and you were like, "Screw it, I'm only out $1.25. I'm leaving."
No,
I need to see how this Flubber film ends.
I got to see how it ends now. What's going to happen with that green stuff? That flubber. Flubber.
Good God. Man, I'm gonna go with God.
Flubber.
Not Flubber.
Patch Adams.
Dude, no, I'm gonna go with Aladdin.
That's a good one.
But man, I
Patch
freaking
Adams is a solid call too, though.
Can we go? Yeah, let's do a second round of Robin
round
Williams.
two. I'm
Let's
fine
go
with
back
that.
around.
All right,
Matt,
round two. I'm on two.
Round two, I'm going to take a fun one off the board with Jumanji.
Ooh, that's a
Oh,
good
that's a
one.
good one.
That's a good one.
I am also going to take a fun one off the board with Insomnia.
Kept you up all night, Smoke.
Sure
Right,
did.
go with the serious ones this time through.
I am.
Good intern.
If I didn't take that, it would be 1 hour photo.
Oh, God.
Oh my.
Isn't Patch Adams that movie where he was like, "Fuck them kids"? Is that Patch Adams?
Yes. He dressed up like a clown or something.
Yeah, something.
He was tormenting those kids. I said to him,
He's walking down in the hospital, smacking him around and shit. Yeah, that one.
I said, the charge nurse said, "Now, Robin, look here. Don't be tormenting those kids." He paid her no mind.
All right, it's Patch Adams, your choice, Mark.
No, I would probably go with Hook.
That's a good
Solid.
one. That's a good one. She'll give me my second, my one of the ones I was debating, and that's Jack. I always loved Jack.
Oh,
That's a
Jack's
good
a good one.
Real good. I also remember not that it was going to be my pick, but still a fun movie. A Cadillac Man was like always on Comedy Central when we were younger. I remember watching that with him and was it Tim Robbins? I believe. Yep, him and Tim Robbins. Ben Stiller.
Reality Bites.
Nice. Ryan.
That one where everybody was trying to win his money at the end.
That's Ben Stein.
It's been
I was like, what?
Dodgeball.
Okay, good.
Oh, my God. That was a good one, Smokey. So what was that cartoon one where wasn't Ben Stiller with the rabbit and they went to the DMV and they're all sloths working there?
No.
Madagascar.
Not in Zootopia. He was in Madagascar.
Okay, you know what? Then I'll go with Madagascar.
All right.
Arr.
I will go with
Madagascar.
Tropic Thunder.
Ooh, solid.
Tropic Thunder. Christian Bale.
I will go with The Prestige.
Okay.
I will go with a film that was released recently. Maybe that was only on a Netflix one. I'm not sure. The Pale Blue Eye.
I have not seen that one.
I really enjoyed that one.
You went to school with a pale blue eye, didn't you, Smokey?
I sure did.
And your mom
I
got
sure
your
did.
contacts.
She broke my heart.
Kids kept making fun of you.
Mark,
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Wasn't he one of the Batmen?
He was. So do you want Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, or The Dark Knight Rises?
You know what? I got to go with the Dark Knight. That's the one I saw in West York.
Yeah,
The movie
with
theater was awfully warm.
little Tim Tam and Bing Bong, right?
Yes. And little Bing Bong had to go out to he had to go out and towel off twice. Bing Bong.
Oh. God, I shouldn't have said that because now I'm thinking about the scene from fucking Inside Out. God damn it!
You did that to yourself.
I did that to myself, and Matt, I 100% agree. That is the most crushing death scene I've ever seen in a movie.
It is.
Oh, horrible! I will go with The Dark Knight Rises.
Holy cat!
Dark Knight
No
Rises.
love for Newsies, Jim.
Thanks.
You know, is what it is.
No love for Newsies.
No love for
No love for
Newsies.
Newsies. That was Jim's band in high school that he tried to start the garage band.
No love
Big
for
Jim and the
Newsies.
Newsies.
Yeah, big
no
Jim
love
and
for
the
Newsies.
Jesus.
Jimmy Nines and the Newsies.
Jimmy Niles and the Newsies.
All right, next one. Tom Hanks.
Jim, didn't you have that one song, Front Page News?
Yeah, something like that.
That's a Weird Al song.
Yeah, it's Weird Al, Mark.
That was Headline News. Hello.
Hello.
Tom Hanks.
Bing
Come on.
I will take Sleepless in Seattle for Tom.
Good one.
Always
Good
enjoyed
one.
the rom-coms that he did.
Oh.
Good one.
I'm going to take The Green Mile.
Okay.
I left Forrest Gump for you, Ryan.
I know, and I left the Forrest Gump for Mark.
I was going to go with that Gilligan's Island movie that he was in with the softball.
Saving Private. Oh,
I thought Mark was going to take Big.
That's a good one, too. I liked him in, what was that? Perfect Strangers. No, it wasn't Perfect Stranger. Bosom Buddies.
Bosom Buddies.
All right, so I think Mark took Castaway.
That's what it was.
I will take Apollo 13. Let's go back around on Tom Hanks. Let's go another round.
Yeah.
We could probably, you know what? We're going to close out. We're going to do 3 rounds of Tom Hanks.
Okay.
And that's where we'll
right.
close out. So, Matt, let's start us
So
round 2.
second round, I will take A League of Their Own for Tom Hanks.
So good. So good.
That's a good one.
it's a darn good
All
one.
smoke.
I will take. I think this is where you think I'm going to take Forrest Gump, but I'm going to take Toy Story.
Ooh, real
one.
good. Real good. Mark.
Well, you know what? I'm going to take Philadelphia.
It's a good one. This is a good one. This is where I will take Forrest Gump.
Oh,
I will take Forrest
thanks,
Gump here.
Jenny.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Thanks,
Matt.
Lieutenant Dan.
That's right.
You got new legs, Big Jim. Or prosthetic, Mark. I'm learning to walk. Very proud of you, Big Jim. Now take me to get some shrimp, Mark. All right, Big Jim.
Oh, God.
Happy New Year, Big Jim.
Yeah, thank you, Mark.
You broke him.
Oh, man. I'm torn
Yeah.
between a couple here still, but I will take Saving Mr. Banks.
Okay.
Wait, Jim, you took. Oh, okay. We're back to the top.
I took
then.
Forrest Gump. Yeah.
Right. That's a good choice. Then I'm gonna snatch this one, Jim, and I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna destroy it, so nobody else in the world will ever have to see it. I'm ripping down the fucking Polar Express and breaking it so you can't take
Oh,
it.
come on.
That's Defense.
Polar Bear
Shit.
Express.
Shit movie.
Don't be rude.
Choo choo.
Goodness sakes, Ryan.
Why, to the North
Trash
Pole, of
fucking
course.
film.
Oh, my goodness.
You might as well eat a plain s'mores while you're watching it. That's how bad it is.
A Smo. You can get your Smo Lovin' t-shirt at tpublic.com.
Smo loving.
happens so fast.
Smo loving.
No, but I won't take that. I'll leave that for. I'll take the biopic Elvis. I thought he was fantastic with his role in
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Real good
Elvis.
as Colonel Tom. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good ones out there, Mark.
Let me think. Now, is Saving Private Smokey still up there?
Saving Private Smokey is still there.
It is still there.
All right, I think I'll save Smokey and his privates.
Thanks, Mark.
I got good looking out, Smokey. For Smokey and Little Smokey.
There's other movies out there of his that are better. So like, because this isn't a draft, like one of like my favorite ones, and it's only because when I heard the concept of the movie, before I heard he was in it, I was like, This sounds fucking stupid. And then they said
Philadelphia.
Mark already took that one.
And then they said Tom Hanks. Then they go, Tom Hanks is in it. And I go, oh, that sounds like a great movie. And that's The Terminal. Like I remember just hearing, I remember hearing the concept. They're like, yeah, it's this guy. He gets like stranded in an airport terminal. He just lives there. I'm like, that sounds horrible. Tom Hanks is in it. Oh, it sounds great.
Based on a true story.
Is it really?
I didn't know that.
I actually didn't know that either.
Wow.
A lot of good ones still left on the board too.
You know what? I'm gonna put a note down here.
Have you guys
seen A Man Called Otto yet?
I have not. I do want to see that.
Not yet.
I've yet to see it as well.
I think to go in the long list of future drafts. I think a Tom Hanks movie draft.
Oh, that'd be really good.
One.
I enjoyed Captain Phillips for what it was.
Both Big and The Money Pit are still available. Turner and Hooch.
Turner and Hooch out there.
Sully's up there. Don't forget Sully.
That's
so
right.
He landed a plane on the water.
Toy Story 3. I know Toy Story 1 came off the board. 3's out there. Obviously 2 and 4. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood still out there. I thought he did
I still never saw that.
Oh my God,
Road
it's
to Perdition
so
was
good.
really good too.
Like man, the number of films that are just so great that he is in is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like is he the greatest actor in our lifetime? Like,
boy, it's tough to argue that.
He's at least one of, right?
He's one of. I would give it to Leonardo.
Okay.
I think Tom Hanks is certainly makes a case for it.
Like
too.
Mount Rushmore. Like if he would be
well,
on.
I'm making a Mount Rushmore. Tom Hanks is on there.
He's
Tom Hanks, Leonardo, Denzel are probably on mine.
Chris Evans.
Yeah, you had to see that one coming.
Yep.
You had to. All right. That's going to close it up for this week's podcast. This was fun. So a couple of our other things we had written down for this one, we'll get on the docket for next week.
What else did we have written down for this one? I didn't even know we had a run sheet.
Fuck off, man. I sent it almost a week ago now.
Man, I know. I remember you sent like the Thursday show early because we had Chris and Zoe on. We were talking about.
And I sent the Tuesday show at the
was a blast, by the way.
Same time.
That was an awesome time.
Absolutely, a great weekend in Lancaster with wrestling.
Wonderful stories told there at a night of recovery. That was really good. Mark and I think we went to that. Remember, Mark?
We did go. It was Friday.
That was a good time.
And
Friday.
If you haven't,
I don't remember seeing the run sheet, Jim. What else was there?
Absolutely did. There was another one in our 8 blank to get to know me. We were going to do the 8 songs to get to know me.
I didn't have that ready because I didn't.
Yeah,
you absolutely got the run sheet, so get ready. You can start planning that for next week. And then we were going to do a this or that sitcoms edition, which we will do next week.
Oh.
Look at that. Next week's show's already written, boys.
We basically have it ready to roll. It's beautiful.
We have a cereal draft coming up in the.
We do. We also have the cereal, the auction draft.
An auction.
We'll have to make sure we reserve some time for that one. That'll take a little bit longer than some of our other drafts have done. So we'll start it.
Fantasy draft season, folks.
It is. I had my first one on this past Sunday.
Did you?
So yeah, it's exciting.
Who's your kicker?
I didn't draft a kicker. Only suckers draft kickers.
Good luck losing, Jim.
Well, I'll pick one up. Thank you, Mark. But thanks everyone for tuning in. Join us Thursday night. We'll be back live, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll be previewing AEW All In, as well as going over our wrestlers of the week and much more. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, and as always, go for the pin.